Hello. This is Rich. Oh, I better get going because you'll leave quickly. Hey, it's Richard Blackstone here again. Just trying to pull a little funny one. But you know, I know on the internet, if you are like bored within 2 or 3 seconds, you're out of here. So anyway, I made it a point to really feel the energy when I do videos, and I love doing these love note videos. So, you know why too? Because I love the energy. Well, you know how it is. You know, when you're giving out stuff, you're receiving just as much. And that's what I love about this spiritual journey is one of the things it tells you is to serve, serve, serve. And every time you serve, you go, oh my God, I'm getting more back than I'm giving out. It's a pretty cool equation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a love note, and I'm going to give it out, but I'm going to give it back in so many beautiful ways. Okay? So let's hear what the love note has to say. Okay, here we go. Now, love note says, what would happen if you allowed yourself to be defined by nature instead of other human beings or your own self? Now, it's pretty easy to get caught up in our human affairs. You know, whatever you are doing to make a living, to pay your bills and all that other stuff that just becomes your life after a while, there's a constant out there, though. Okay, let me go. There's a constant out there that has the patience of Job and loves you unconditionally for who and what you are, no matter who you believe yourself to be or what you think about yourself. You just step outside your door and enter the world of nature that is defined by one simple concept: unconditional love. Nature loves you, and that's why you feel so at peace whenever you enter this realm with the intent of allowing. Plug yourself into this outlet of energy and recharge your batteries in a way that nothing else compares to. Go for a walk today in nature with no other agenda but to observe and love. Wow. Wow. You know, these love notes that we do on the video, they come from our archives, and these are about a year old. They're actually about a year and a half old. And so I don't read them before I do the video because I want to have the same reaction that you do. And man, I'll tell you, I can't say enough about nature. Nature is the best teacher we have. It's absolutely free. It's available to you at all times. And it will absolutely make quantum leaps in your success curve if you just let it. So if you are really kind of in a funk, if you kind of feel like you're stuck, if you are on a roll, if you are like making major changes in your life, everything that you do can be accelerated by merely going out in nature on a regular basis and communing with nature, not with earplugs in your ears, not with phones, not with any gadgets. You don't want to take away from what nature has to say to you. This is your time in nature. It's not your time to be fiddling with high-tech stuff. You can do that when you get home. Leave the phones, the headphones, everything else. Just leave it alone. If you want to take anything with you in nature, technology-wise, then take a little digital recorder. You know, I got a little recorder like this. I always take it when I go in nature, or when I'm jogging, because you get nature keeps downloading these fantastic ideas to improve your life. And if you don't have something like this, you get back to home or wherever, and you forget what it was. But when I'm in nature and a giant idea comes to me, I just, oh man, hey, I got a great idea. And then you just lay it out here, you just turn it off, go the rest of your jog, or once that happens, here's what happens. Because it kind of builds on itself. Once you have a great idea and you get it down, then another idea that is in the same vein kind of comes along and amplifies it or clarifies it. And so when you get done with your walk in nature, you have this very clear vision of what you, and this is called inspired action, right? What you might want to choose to do in order to take you from where you are to where you want to be. And that's the name of the game. The game never stops. So you are always continually going from where you are to where you want to be. Sometimes, though, you're going from where you are to some place you have no idea about, because you're not conscious of what you're creating in your life. Because you're creating your life as you go along. It's a never-ending process, and I say never-ending, I mean eternity. Because you're an eternal being. You're an eternal being of life for which all things are possible. You are a child of God, which, basically means that you have the same powers and abilities as God, which means that you can create just like God creates, which if you choose to create unconsciously, it doesn't matter, you're still creating. Just because you don't know the rules doesn't mean that you're not using them. You may not know the rules about the law of gravity, but you're using it. You may not know the rules about positive creation and how to create your life consciously, but it doesn't matter. You're creating your life whether you're conscious about it or not. So the key is, hey, why not be conscious and create it the way you want it to be? That was what I did about 20 years ago. I stumbled on it. I didn't stumble on it. I actually attracted it to me, even though I didn't know I was attracting it to me at the time. But I was attracting this. What I wanted to do was improve my life, and I kept focusing on that. I got to get better. I got to change something. And the universe kept sending me stuff, and some started to stick. And the more I started putting my attention, the more it stuck. And then I got, oh man, I can change, but I got to do it, very consciously, or else I'll just go back to my old ways. And I did not want to do that. So one of the things I implemented, of course, was being in nature, because I was really lucky because I'd been a jogger most of my life, and I love it. And now I went from this idea that I was just doing it to build my muscles to a completely different, the muscles and all that is kind of a byproduct of just being in nature. That's what it is to me. It's like my active meditation time. Man, it's so powerful. So treat yourself. Use this love note, please, because it will transform your life. And please don't wear earphones or anything like that. You don't want to miss out when the birds are singing. You don't want to miss out when the river is like singing to you when it goes over the rapids. You don't want to miss out when the wind is going through the trees and you just, oh, it's so beautiful. Oh man, I want to get out there right now. In fact, when I'm done here, I'm gone. Okay, that's it for today. So, here's what we do at Create One Love. We give you products and services to help you on your journey. And I'm going to give you a free one today. It's called, just go to ConsciousLifestyleSecrets.com. Figure that out. Conscious Lifestyle Secrets. Wow. Hey! Go there, get your free ebook. Okay, once again, I'm out of here. I'll see you tomorrow. And until then, as always, live in love. I'm going to go talk to the trees for a while.